But with certain teenagers, as a child, if they asked for McDonald's, they got McDonald's. If they asked for this game on their tablet, they got the game on their tablet. And now that they're a teenager and the parent starts expecting a little too much about them without setting that boundary when they were younger, they're going to get grumpy because it's like, wait a minute, why are you suddenly dumping all this on me?
So what I'm hearing you say there is like, we kind of had like a structure, a foundation that we started off on. So it made it easier as you got older.
Yeah, because
parents note that. You gotta have that foundation, yeah.
Because I remember, I think the earliest it started was that routine of making oatmeal cookies each Sunday, which led to me learning how to cook certain things, which led to me making meals by myself, which led to me learning to always bring a pencil, led to me doing homework first thing as I got home, no matter how much like it hurt or how hard it was or how many times I cried over math. So
making me sound like you're making you look like a mean mommy.
Oh no. That's because that's just my personality.
Okay, I know.
The fact that I need to get homework done before anything else is now cemented in my brain. So even when I start sobbing over homework, I'm gonna be like, okay, if the teacher says it doesn't need to be 100%, I'm going to hand it in at like 50% and not cry about it. But if it has to be 100%, then I'm gonna put on 100%.
I'm gonna do another video on that because that's on my list of videos to make too, about raising a type A personality child. I'm gonna work on do that too. So yeah, so like let's just kind of go back a little bit. So with like what you're trying to say is that what the kids are not really difficult. You guys just want us to understand you as that you are individuals as well. You want to be respected, you know, even though whatever we as parents may think, oh, you're doing something, to us is just, you know, nothing, whatever it is, but that's your time, you know. I mean, I know I feel if I'm talking to a friend, you just somebody walks up to me and says, go do this. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna be offended. So yes, so you just want us to understand that. And I think with us, what I wanted you to say that you didn't really get to was, with us, I had to learn to like, and I think you probably said it, but in a different way. I had to learn to give you a lot of responsibility in the sense that I let you make those decisions. Like when I say do the dishes, I always go like, so the sink is full. What time do you think you can get those dishes done? And then you give me a time. So because you know that I trust you with your word, that has made it become that made you become a person of integrity. That's what that is called. Like, because you know that, okay, my mommy trusts my word, I have to come through with my word. So you set a timer for yourself or whatever you do to remind you. Then when at that time you gave me heat, you go and do the dishes. So I think that I noticed that, so I started to trust your word more. So and like you said again, I think the structure that we had from the beginning kind of helped that as you got older. So yeah, that's good. So the next question is what if you're speaking for all teenagers now, what do you guys expect from us as parents? What do you want us, if you were to just say, you know what, on behalf of my fellow teenagers all over the world, I want to just say 3 things that we expect from you. What are those 3 things?
I can't really speak on all behalf because
I'm just over.
My basis isn't really wide, but the thing is, nowadays we have far more social media than we thought possible. And for adults, there's the basic jealousy of, oh, well, Patricia has 3 children and her house is immaculate and she's out in Florida right now enjoying the warmth, but here I am in my apartment eating ramen noodles and scrolling Instagram. For teenagers, it's much worse because you see all these people on TikTok doing cool tricks. They're being so open with themselves and their sexuality that they're changing. And the thing that parents don't understand is that they see stuff happening in the child and they immediately blame it on the phone, which I don't see as bad. But saying their child stubbed their toe because their phone was on the counter isn't that good of a thing.
So kind of don't blame your teenagers for stuff that are happening.
Sorry, I don't know where I'm going with that one.
I'm trying to understand you.
What I'm trying to say is, like, I know for one of my friends, she's like trying to, I think, get her sexuality to her mom, But her mom isn't very responsive with it because, you know, their own drama. So the thing is, the parents need to like understand and open up space. Because the main thing of being there for your child is just being there, being sturdy and helping them.
So being there for your child. So even though, but something they just feel like, oh, I'm grown, I don't need you. So if you want to be there, if you want to be present, what I'm going to say is be present for your child, for your teenage child. But what if you have that teenage child that does not want you to be there? What do you do with that?
Well, the best thing you can do is give them space, but give them at least, I'm here to talk for you. If you want to talk, I'm always here. Don't be overbearing. Like, I always like our after school conversations. I can just unload what I've seen all day. Complain about
I sit down and take it all in. That's our time.
But see, some kids don't do that, and then the parent gets a little anxious, and then they start going through the kid's stuff, and then the kid is like, like,
but the thing is, why do you think ours is like that? Because when you come in, the first thing I ask you is, how are you? How was school today?
I remember there was this time I think I wasn't talking to you too much, and I can't remember why. I think it was because I was like getting bullied at the babysitter, so I wasn't talking to you as much. So nowadays it's way easier for me to like say, instead of somebody else finding out, somebody else telling you, it's easier for me to say that I did this today, that happened to me, and say it to my mom, right?
But do you think that it was the way I would approach you about it? Like, you know, even when you say, I don't think you ever told me like school was good and just left it there. Because whenever I always ask the question like, oh, how are you? How was school today? Then you, or even before I even ask, or when I go, hey, you're back, how was school? Oh, fine. Then you kind of come like, oh, I need to tell you this. You just start kind of running your whole day by me. Do you think it's because I always made it a point of duty to ask? You think that's kind of what it is?
Yeah, basically.
But there are some kids though, the parents will ask them, how was school today? Fine. So what is your advice for parents like that get those kind of responses? Because I try to talk to my clients sometimes, like, you know, how to get more out of the kids. What do you think when you have a teenager that just go fine, it's okay?
I mean, there's nothing much you can do, because I know some students are probably living double lives at school.
Wow.
And there's nothing you can do about that. But for children who say fine, try not to pry too much, because that can put a further wedge in whatever they don't want to tell you. Or just wait it out. And if it gets to the point where, like, if it's fine, but they're obviously hurt and crying, then try to sit them down and ask them, it doesn't seem like it's fine. Try to just, you know, be there for them.
So again, it's like being there for the children. That's what I hear you say. And try not to pry too much. Kind of like giving them the space, but let them know that you are close by, you're there. Right? Okay. So yeah, I think we kind of